Hello, and welcome back to the English Leap podcast, the best place to practice your English listening skills. I am your host, and today we are going to talk about something very special. It is a topic that touches everyone, no matter where you live in the world. Today, we are asking a very big question. Life is short, but are you truly living it? We often hear people say that life is short, but do we really understand what that means? Time moves very fast, especially when we are busy with work or school. One day you are a child playing outside, and the next day you are an adult with many responsibilities. Because time is fast, we must ask ourselves if we are using our time well. Many people wake up, go to work, come home, eat dinner, and go to sleep. They do this every single day for many years. This is called a routine. Routines are good for being organized, but sometimes a routine can make us feel like robots. Are you a human being enjoying your life, or are you just a robot doing tasks? To live does not mean you must jump out of airplanes or travel to expensive countries. Living means being present in the moment. It means you feel the sun on your face and you taste your morning coffee. It means you listen to the birds singing. When you notice these small things, your life feels fuller and happier. Think about your last week. Do you remember what you did on Tuesday? Do you remember what you ate for lunch on Thursday? If you cannot remember, it might be because you are on autopilot. Autopilot means doing things without thinking. We want to turn off the autopilot and wake up to our real lives. One big problem that stops us from living is waiting. We often say, I will be happy when I get a new job, or I will travel when I have more money. We are always waiting for a better time in the future. But the truth is, the future is not promised to anyone. We only have today. There is a famous saying that goes, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. This is why we call it the present. If you are always looking at tomorrow, you will miss the beautiful gift of today. You must find joy in your life right now, exactly where you are. Let us talk about fear. Fear is a wall that stops us from living. Maybe you want to learn to dance, but you are afraid people will laugh. Maybe you want to speak English with a stranger, but you are afraid of making mistakes. Fear keeps us inside a small box. To live fully, we must step out of the box. When you are old and you look back at your life, what will you regret? Most people do not regret the things they did. They regret the things they did not do. They regret not saying, I love you enough. They regret working too hard and not playing enough. We want to live a life with no regrets. So, how can we start living more today? First, we can break our routine. You do not need to make a huge change. You can just take a different road to work. You can try a new food for dinner. You can call a friend you haven't seen in a long time. Small changes wake up your brain. Another way to live fully is to connect with people. Humans are social creatures. We need friends and family to feel good. Put down your phone and look at the people around you. Have a real conversation. Listen to their stories. When you share a moment with someone, you are truly living. We also need to talk about passion. Passion is a strong feeling of excitement. What makes you excited? Is it painting, playing football, cooking, or reading? You must make time for your passions. Do not say you are too busy. If something makes you happy, it is important enough to put in your schedule. Many students tell me they want to speak English perfectly before they use it. This is another way of waiting. Do not wait for perfection. Speak English now, even if it is broken. Enjoy the process of learning. Laugh at your mistakes. This is part of the adventure of life. Let us also appreciate nature. Nature is a great teacher. Trees and flowers do not rush. They just grow. They are always in the present moment. Spending time in nature, like walking in a park, can help you slow down. Finally, remember to be grateful. Gratitude means saying thank you for what you have. When you wake up in the morning, think of 3 things you are happy about. It could be your warm bed, your health, or the breakfast you will eat. Gratitude changes your mind from negative to positive very quickly. Welcome to the second part of our episode about living a full life. We have talked about breaking routines and being grateful. Now let us dig a little deeper into how we can enjoy our short time on this beautiful planet. It requires making conscious choices every single day to choose happiness over stress. One major distraction in modern life is technology. We spend hours scrolling through social media on our phones. We watch other people living their lives instead of living our own. If you spend 3 hours on your phone, that is 3 hours you lost forever. Try to disconnect to reconnect with reality. When you stop looking at screens, you start noticing the world. You see the colors of the sky. You see the smiles on children's faces. You hear the wind in the trees. These seem like small things, but they are actually the big things. Life is made of millions of these small moments connected together. Let us discuss the concept of work-life balance. Work is important because we need money to survive. However, you are not your job. Your value as a human is not how much money you make. Do not work so hard that you forget to rest. Rest is not a waste of time. It is necessary for a good life. Have you ever heard of a bucket list? A bucket list is a list of things you want to do before you die. It can include big things like visit Japan or small things like plant a garden. But be careful not to make happiness a goal. Happiness is not a destination you arrive at. Happiness is a way of traveling. You can be happy while you are working towards your goals. Enjoy the journey. If you are only happy when you finish, you will be sad for most of the trip. Another secret to living fully is kindness. When you help others, you feel better about yourself. It connects you to the world. Hold the door for someone. Smile at a stranger. Help your neighbor. These acts of kindness make the world warmer and make you feel more alive and useful. We must also accept sadness. Living fully does not mean being happy 100% of the time. That is impossible. Life has sad moments, and that is okay. To live means to feel everything. We feel joy, but we also feel sadness. Without the rain, there are no flowers. Accept all your emotions. Take care of your body too. Your body is the vehicle for your life. If your car is broken, you cannot drive. If your body is sick, it is hard to enjoy life. Eat healthy food, drink water, and move your body. You do not need to be an athlete, just keep your body moving. Let us think about the word curiosity. Children are always curious. They ask why about everything. As adults, we stop asking questions. We think we know everything. Try to be a child again. Be curious about the world. Learn a new skill. Read a new book. Curiosity keeps your mind young and active. It is also important to forgive. Carrying anger is heavy. It is like carrying a heavy bag of rocks everywhere you go. If you are angry at someone from the past, you are letting the past ruin your present. Let go of the heavy bag. Forgive, forget, and walk light. Sometimes living means doing nothing. In our busy world, we feel guilty if we do nothing, but sitting quietly is good for the soul. It gives your mind a break. It allows you to hear your own thoughts. Do not be afraid of silence. Silence can be very peaceful and healing. So, my dear listeners, I have a challenge for you today. Do one thing today that makes you feel truly alive. It can be dancing in your kitchen to your favorite song. It can be eating your favorite dessert. It can be calling your mother. Do something that makes you smile. Life is indeed very short. The years go by faster and faster. Do not let fear or routine steal your time. You have the power to choose how you live. You can choose to be a robot, or you can choose to be an adventurer. I hope you choose to be an adventurer. Thank you for listening to the English Leap podcast. I hope this episode helps you think about your life and improves your English. If you enjoyed this, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode, and remember, start living today.